Hello.
Nice to meet you.
So we actually have selected the Cuvee Particuliere as one of our top 10 wines of 2022. So
Wow.
we taste thousands upon thousands of wines every year, and we were just blown away by the flavors, the value packed like juice that's inside here. Could you tell me a little bit about the family history? Because I know that there's quite a bit of history with your family.
So we both took over from our parents 6 years ago in 2016. So my brother Benjamin is making the wine, and me, I am selling it. So that's why I was in United States in 2019. So we are the fourth generation of the vineyard. It's family vineyard. Our great granddad we planted the first vines in the 1920s, and then our parents took over quite directly from our great granddad. That's for the history. My dad really decided to specialize on wine in the 1980s, 80s around. So now we have 37 hectares of vines, mostly in reds. We have 30 hectares of Malbec. So we quite love to grow Malbec. He will explain it better than me, but that's a fantastic grape to grow. So we can do a bit whatever we want with. So that's a very nice grape.
So can you tell me a little bit about the region and about the grape?
Hello.
Hello.
So we are in the southwest of France, pretty much same distance from Bordeaux to Toulouse in the middle. We are along to a river called the Lot River. So there is a valley, and most of the vine are grown in the valley. So it's about 80% of the vine grow in the valley and 20% in the plateau. So we are not in the valley, we are not in the plateau. We are very in the entrance of the valley. So the climate is quite different. So we are completely on the west part of the Lot region and the Lot river, closest to Bordeaux than Cahors. And then that means we are different climate. In the valley is like a continental with a bit cooler and more humidity. At home is a bit more windy, dry. So that means we're gonna have precocity for the picking. Also less difficulties to get the maturity in a difficult vintage like 2021, 2017, like that. And so for the grapes, today we produce about 95% of Malbec, 3% of Tannat and 2% of Merlot. 20 years ago, it was very difficult to get the best maturity of the Malbec because the weather was cooler than right now. The last 10 years was perfect for Malbec, very hot summer, like Indian summer as well, from September to mid-October. So we can take time for picking to get the best grape. And about that, right now we put back the Malbec at the main place because 20 years ago it was the average was about 80% Malbec, 15% Merlot, and 5% of Tannat. So Merlot is go away.
Merlot doesn't really like Merlot.
No, you don't like Merlot?
No, the last 10 years for the Merlot was very difficult because the summer here in Cahors is very different than in Bordeaux. Bordeaux is more humid, temperature is a bit lower. Here is 35, about this year was 10 days at 40 degrees. So for the Merlot is very bad. For the Malbec is good because the Malbec, the berries is quite big and definitely bigger than the Merlot with a lot of juice. So then once the juice is getting the sun, after is getting better for the maturity of the Malbec. About the soil, we speak in terrace about the old bed of the river, the Lot River. So we grow mainly all Malbec in the third terrace, which is a blend of clay and limestone. And also we have a fourth terrace. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The first terrace is most recent from the Lot River, and the fourth terrace is the oldest. After the fourth terrace, we increase and we have the plateau. The plateau is mainly limestone, also siderolitic. Siderolitic means a lot of steel.
Iron.
Iron.
Le fer, iron.
Iron. Okay, steel isn't good. Yeah, and so we grow. Fourth terrace is mainly limestone, about 80-90% of limestone, and the rest of clay is just a clay on the top. And so Cuvée Particuliere, it's a blend mainly of the third and the fourth terrace and a little bit of the second terrace. We still have some vine on the second terrace, and the oldest of the winery are on the second terrace, so grown by our great grandfather in the 30s and in the 40s. So we still keep them, and the Cuvée Particuliere is a blend of all the oldest vine of the Chateau Lamartine. So from 55 years old and until 83 years old.
That's incredible. And for us in the United States, it's $20. And you have some of the oldest vines and Malbec and, you know, just the storied history. And you also were awarded points by a publication, were you not?
Yeah, we have had the Decanter magazine, 97 points, and we also get the top 100 of the Wine Enthusiast. 1 year after. So it was crazy. We don't have any bottle left of the 18 right now.
Well, we do, luckily. So what do you like to pair with the Lamartine Cuvée Particuliere 2018?
For the 18, I really like to pair it with spicy meal because there is a lot of spicy nuts in it. So that can be a meat with red meat with some pepper or things like that. For the vegetarian and vegan people, it's good to go on the spicy pasta. For example, the pasta will bring some grassy notes in mouth, so that will be interesting with the acidity at the end. Yeah, we did try with a white fish, but with also a bit of meat, like a bit of bacon, you know.
Yeah.
On the top, and red sausage with red wine in it. It was really interesting, but it was a special restaurant in France, so I can't do it by myself.
Well,
the red meat and the
it makes me want to have one of my favorite dishes, cassoulet. So it
also.
And to park myself in front of a fireplace and not do anything for the rest of the evening. So I just wanted to thank you so much for your time. Continue to keep up the great work, and we look forward to seeing what else you have to offer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke.
Have a good time.
Bye-bye.